Lesson 2.4 has to deal with state symbols. So, looking at the instructions, there's an instruction packet on the front table if you want. Otherwise, you can do the split screen, of course, in Google Classroom, alright? It's completely up to you. So, whichever way you want to do it. I'm going to use the whole screen here. So if you want to split your screen and have instructions over here and do your work over here, that's fine, okay? But I'm going to do the full screen so I can see it better. So step 1 says, in your Computer 7 folder, create a new Google Doc. So we're going to go to New and Google Docs, and it wants us to title it up here 2.4 and hit Enter. At the top of your document, type state symbols of Minnesota. Okay, so step 3 says we're going to center it. And then we need to bold it, so I'm going to triple click it so I can select it. I'm going to bold it, and the size goes to size 24. Okay? Now, step 4 says we're going to go over here, we're going to click here, and we're going to hit Enter. Alright, and then we're going to do the clear formatting, which is all the way over here. It's the clear formatting button. So it brings it back to Arial 11 and it turns the bold off for us, okay? Step 5, insert a table. To insert a table, to organize information, go up to the table menu. So here's table, and it says go to insert table. It's the only option you have, and it wants 3 columns and 6 rows. So see how it says 3 by 6 on the bottom there? I click on it, and there's my table. So step 6 says using the tab key to move from cell to cell, type the text as shown in 2.4 figure A. So that's just on the top of the second page. Okay, so I'm going to click right here. So you got the word symbol, image, link, then I click down here, state flag. Notice how I'm spelling everything correctly. I'm capitalizing all the words that need capitalizing. Make sure you do that. State tree, state flower, state insect. So if I typed faster than you, pause the video so you can get all that information in there. Okay, step 7. Select row 1 by clicking and dragging across. So I'm going to go to the back here and click and hold down, and I just selected them all, okay? Step 8 says it wants me to center a line, bold, and change the size to 14. Okay? Step 9, bold the text, state flag. So I'm going to highlight it with 3 clicks, and then I'm going to click the bold key here, okay? Now step 10 says use paint format. So we have state flag already selected right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the paint format icon. We're going to click it, okay? And then what we do is we put our cursor right in front of the S in state bird. We click and we hold down and we just highlight right down to there and let go. You do it all at once, and then it does it all for you. It bolds everything for you. That's how you use the Format Painter. Okay, step 11. It says to find images and information about state symbols, we're going to open a new tab. So right up here is where we do a new tab. And we're going to type in www.statesymbolsusa.org. And I typed something wrong, but here it shows it to me right here. So I'm just going to click on that. So what we want to do then is click on Minnesota. Alright, so it wants us to click the state flag. So we're going to click on that. And there's the flag. Now when you have the flag on here, if you right click, you can do copy image. Then you go up to your document and you click right here and you right click and you click paste, okay? So then you can paste in the picture of the flag. Alright, so you're going to go back and you're going to do that for the bird. So if you just hit the back button right here, and you want to look for here's the state bird. So you click on that, right click, copy image, go back to your document, and paste. Okay, then we got to do the state tree. Back, look for the state tree here. Here it is, all the way at the bottom, so state tree. Copy the image and paste it in. Then we've got the state flowers next. There's the state flower. Copy image. Notice how every time I've got the cursor blinking here before I right click, otherwise it won't work. And finally the state insect, which is the state butterfly right here. Copy image. Now notice how the picture goes down to the second page, so we don't want to do that. So what we want to do is we want to resize these images. So when you click on them and you go to the corner, you always want to go to the corner and you go up a little bit. See how it moves it and centers it a little better for you? Okay, so we're going to do that to all of them, so that way we can get this entire thing on one page. Okay, so let's narrow them up some. Alright, still didn't work, so we're going to narrow them up even more. There, it worked. Narrow this one up some. Okay, so we want it all on one page. Okay, now that we've got the images in, you see how I have this one selected? I can go up here and click center. Click on this one, center it. We're going to center all the images. You just got to click on them and click center. There. Now, let's go to step 14, how to insert a link, okay? So, we're going to go back to this tab here, okay? And I'm going to show you how to insert a link. So we're going to hit the back button. We want to click on the state flag again, okay? So up here, right here, we're on the state flag page. This is called a URL. So we're going to click on this one time, and you see how it highlights the whole thing? We can right click on it and do copy. Alright, so we have that copied. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the 2.4 and we can click right here. Make sure we have a blinking cursor. The cursor has to be blinking for this to work. You can go to insert and link. Okay, so the link, we're going to paste it. We can right click and paste right here. And then where it says text, we're going to type State Flag of Minnesota. I spelled state wrong, so if I right click on it, you should show me how to spell it right, but in this case it doesn't, so I'll add the T there. State Flag of Minnesota, and I'll hit apply. Okay, then we're going to look for the state bird. So same thing, we'll go back. Here's the state bird. Click up here, right click, copy. Make sure we have a blinking cursor, insert, link, paste it. State bird of Minnesota. Okay. So we're going to do the same for these other three. So finish that and then unpause the video. Okay, if you've unpaused the video, it means you completed these last three, okay? Notice how when you look at this, I have these all spelt right. Capital S, T, and M, okay? S, F, and M, okay? They're all spelt correctly, and they're capitalized properly, okay? That's how you do it. Alright, so we are going to go down to, actually we're at the end of this, so if you look at the very final page, it gives you an example. It says state symbols of California. We did Minnesota. Make sure everything's These are left align, these are left align, these are centered, okay? Take a look at everything, and if it looks just like this, go ahead and turn it in.